Every year, 100 students across 10 Bay Area high schools step into something bigger than themselves. As EarthTeam interns, they design and lead service learning projects that give back to their own communities. In 2026, they set their sights on hazardous waste, on the health of people and wildlife, on environmental justice. What they found is simple and urgent. There is no such thing as throwing something away. Toxic waste doesn't disappear. It ends up in our own bodies. And once you know that, you can't stay quiet.
So, this year, EarthTeam has a really exciting project. We got a grant from the Rose Foundation, and the whole purpose of the grant is to educate our East Bay community all about household hazardous waste. Every year, here in America, we throw away more than 3 billion batteries. That's quite a bit. About 180,000 tons of hazardous waste.
If the batteries went into a facility, could that cause some sort of explosion?
You know, if you were to throw your batteries in the regular garbage can, they might make their way into your trash truck and actually cause a fire. And that not only isn't safe for anyone around the fire, but that could be really unsafe for anyone working in our sanitation district, right? That's a hazard of the job.
The consequences are multifaceted. Everything that gets dropped into that trash can or into the recycle bin, it all goes someplace. It doesn't just disappear.
You have an idea. Do you want to do it?
Sure. We're gonna ask, she'll be right next to the camera.
What is household hazardous waste? Can you please give an example?
Maybe leftover cooking grease.
Plastic? I don't know. I'm thinking cat litter right now.
Like light bulbs?
Lithium batteries.
How do you dispose of batteries in your home or school?
I know you're supposed to do something specific, like bring them to a store and dump them in a bin, but a lot of the times that seemed like a hassle. So honestly, I just kind of threw them away.
I know that you should be just not throwing them in the trash and put them in a separate container and somehow dispose of it another way, but we ended up just throwing it away. We're sorry. We're sorry.
We have a town that has a hazardous waste collection site, and we can bring batteries there.
We take the batteries and put them in a plastic bag, tie off the bag, and put it on top of the recycling bin. And so when the recycling truck comes by, they pick up the batteries at the same time. I wish they knew how dangerous it was to just throw batteries in the trash. If batteries aren't disposed of properly, then they'll break down into their component parts, and those parts will leach into the soil and the waterways, and will work its way back up the food chain, eventually leading to us and to other animals.
How do you dispose of other hazardous items? To be completely honest, I have no idea. I have no idea how to dispose of any of those things.
I do have old paint laying around the house that I don't know what to do with right now. Until I find the proper place to dispose of it at, I'll just keep it in a safe place.
There are definitely things that I know I do not dispose of properly. One thing that comes to mind is electronic e-waste. I think I'm kind of inconsistent.
What is your experience with environmental justice?
Where we have contamination in Alameda County is an environmental justice community. So I live in Berkeley. I don't have a lot of contamination where I live, but if you go to West Oakland or East Oakland, there is a lot of contamination in the ground. Have you ever been to East Oakland and seen all the garbage? The garbage is incredible. And inside that just regular household garbage is all the hazardous waste materials too. And so you don't see people dumping garbage in Piedmont. You don't see people dumping garbage in Montclair. So it's a problem.
And we, as a community, we need to be mindful of what we do to contribute to the pollution of our environment be it through what we buy, how we dispose of our food, how we dispose of our hazardous waste, or quite frankly, how much regular waste we generate.
Good, right there. How are you this morning?
I'm good, how are you?
All right, yeah, if we can have your car in park, turn the motor off. Do you have all the waste in the trunk?
I do, yes, I have
right.
batteries and some printer ink.
Perfect. If I can just check you in with the back side of your driver's license, please. And then if you can just make sure the doors are unlocked so that we can open it. Yeah, so she has batteries and printer ink. When they do come and make the trip, the disposal facilities here, we make it so easy. You spend less than 5 minutes here in your car. You don't have to get out of your vehicle. We take everything from you.
More printer ink.
You do not have to pay to come to our hazardous waste facilities. Alameda County specifically is free for residents. All the work that you do is going to be bringing the waste from your house to your car and to us, and then we take care of the rest.
I think knowing what to do is really big, especially for things like batteries and light bulbs. It's so easy to just throw them in the trash. You think it's so small, it's not gonna matter. But if everybody's doing that, then we have a pretty big problem.
The things that surprises people about what is hazardous waste are typically the items themselves. Without being educated on what exactly is considered hazardous waste, you would never know to bring your batteries here, or drop off your motor oils, or even household cleaners. People generally pour that down the sink.
Thank you so much, I appreciate it.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good day. Communities as a whole doing the right thing. I think that our streets will be more clean and free of waste.
I think for students, oftentimes you have to meet them where they are and ask, is this important to you? Because if it's not important to them, they're not going to change their behavior.
One thing I want students to know about hazardous waste is proper disposal starts with them.
I think it's very important that we start young and start being knowledgeable. Maybe they don't know everything, but they will start building that mindset.
I think we can also make like social media posts, since a lot of like younger population, they're on social media, so shorter videos or shorter like thumbnails or just tiny quotes can go on social media and educate people faster.
We have an opportunity to educate folks all across the East Bay all about household hazardous waste. What it is, how we dispose of it, and the impacts of improper disposal on our very own community.
The way that we handle pollution in this world is every single person takes care of their own.
We can make our world an even better place.
Well, that's it for this part, and thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you.
Well, good luck to y'all.
Thank you.